Yeah, and then focus here, like tighten that deep, and then be strong with your foot. Dorsal flex that foot. Don't let it be weak here. You know, like this is my foot. Don't be like this. Be like this. Yeah. And now just pull that head down and shoot your hips into his neck. Push your hips up. Yeah. A few more times, we're going to switch this up. Yeah. Good. All right. Very good. That looks good. That's looking good. Come here, Chapo. Now we're going to go over, we got him locked up in our closed guard, but his posture's so good, I couldn't break his posture. I can't get him down here to set up my foot hat. He's too good with the posture. So what we're going to do is we're just going to come up there. You don't want to come down here. We're going to follow him up there. We got to make sure we're equipped with this though, because if he's slow and lazy, he can counter. So we're going to stand up like this, and then we're going fast. We're going to get up, unlock our legs, start off the mat, hit him with our hips. You see how he posted? Cover that hand. Don't let him post. Like that. One more time. He's up strong. I'm trying to pull him down, but he goes right back up. And if he goes up, I follow him. And just come with it. Alright, so we're going to set it down. You guys ready? We're going to take it 3 times. Let me just see if you can feel it. So here, lay down. You build back up. Grab it. All the way up to the cover my arms, and then hit your hips. Ooh, like that. Good. And then as you do it, try to make it more realistic. You're trying to pull it down. So you're pulling down first, and then come up, and you build up. So you're not following. Yeah, you don't find they're going to pull down. You let's see, come in. Nice. This is a little shallow. No, not bad. Yeah. So yeah, I can come up and sit up. Go again. Yes. Go ahead. Yeah, you're right here. You need to cup this hand. So as you come up and over, reach and grab here and make him hug you. Now sit your hips through, like you're doing. Yeah, like that. And what will really help you, come here, like I was just telling Jessica, is threaten the hug first, pull him down, and then make him build back up. As he builds back up, you follow. You know?
Yeah, but no one expects to follow.
Exactly.
You're just going to lay there.
Exactly. So just that 2 more times, we're going to move on.
I don't allow that technique.
Oh, yeah. I got the jacket. I'm going up.
I'm supposed to grab this one.
Yeah, well, you don't just with this. You need that to build. And then you reach up and hit me with your hips. I go close to you, like, no, close to you. See that?
Yeah, I go ahead and grab over it.
Yeah. You're pulling me down, and I'm like, yeah, and then you sit up and go fast. Because if you sit there, I'm going to drive back into you. As soon as you start sitting up, go. You come up. Yeah, that was good. Like that. Good at you. I'll be like, oh, yeah, man. We fill up. We're the next. Okay. Build up. And then we do the post out, now we're in the top. On the side of 5. Back down to the triangle. Yeah, buddy. I know. Pretty good. Pretty slick. We have to hit hard with hips too, so drive with your leg. If you want. I want to come up. Anyone not? Yeah, right here. Really drive. And do hard.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that down before.
Yeah. You're not having the chair, so I'm just gonna let's press it right out. You just try that, alright? Maybe. You know, you're holding it, you gotta pull your knees too. Or if you're roll.
Wait, hold on, somebody.
You fill that up.
But I don't know how to do that.
No, I'm you can slide this over.
Yeah, I have to do the start of that meeting. I have to
Don't your foot.
We're trying to roll you.
You're actually sitting back. You know?
I can be in that. I used to.
It's like this,
This is why I'm not fun. Probably.
Like that. Alright, let's move on. So now we're gonna go do another follow up. So we just hold them down and then he'll back up. And so we'll move to the stand sweep, but he was able to post his hand out on the mat and stop it. That's no good. Here's what we're gonna do. This leg climbs up high, trying to grab his shoulder, it's hard to grab on shoulder. And then this one just fall back into the triangle. Like that. So one more time. We pull down and he builds it up. We follow the stand. As soon as he pulls that arm out, we just climb up this back here and go back to our triangle like that. Any questions on that one? Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, go. So, you got it or you want me to show you? So we're
doing the same thing that we were supposed to be.
yeah, normal state, but I'm supposed to bring it out like this. So now I can do it. Leg comes up, go back down. Oh, that again. Well, that's like we're supposed to hit somebody else. So now I can find my leg over and make a triangle, you see? So now you climb this leg.
Should I hold this?
No.
Or leave it?
No, you just try to build your hip high. Yeah, hip high, to get this leg climb over my shoulder. Yeah, like climb out. Yeah, like that. And as soon as you get that, you have to go back on the shoulder. You just go to that.
That's really.
So this whole thing here. Here, build up, build it close. So now you just climb that, yeah, climb.
Oh, was that strong enough?
who's the next one you're doing on here? So here, Andy, so you go, CMIR is on the top. You're just your club. So, especially the host, so the host. So it's easy, it's really, we're just gonna sit up on one of that shoulder, I use right now. You know?
Let me see it real quick.
Yeah. So, this is the fantasy when she posts out. When they post out, their weight goes to that hand. And this hip is right now. I can just float this hip over their head, climb, grab that shoulder, and it's best. Right here, go back down, finish it. And I'm telling you, this is a good spot to finish triangles. I don't think you guys should be worried about putting for the angles and shit. If that's your help, but when you're here, you can just finish here, pull that head down. Let's do it again. Do you remember the normal fancy? So sit all the way back in. And then as you build up to the elbow, this reaches around and hugs this arm. But he was able to close the arm out. Still though, climb this hip as high as you can and wrap this leg around his back. Yeah, keep shooting your hip around. So it comes off the table. Oh, so yeah. And that foot climb, and then yeah, look, you got it. Now go to turn. And then right here, when you get that, try to lock it the other way. So try to turn this knee on the mat, and lock your foot, this foot and this knee. It's not moving there. Now you pull his head down as you squeeze and shoot your hips up. He's dead.
Yeah. Sir, that's what I'm looking at. Yeah. Just right there.
Yeah, so that host now you're trying to. Boom. No, this is strong, remember? Just pull this one. Yeah, grab my head and pull me in this one. Yeah, and then pull this key. This part starts pushing. When you go up, when you fail for the toes, so you can like jump over that arm quick and toast it. And now, there was over here. Pull that thing and shoot your butt.
Do the same thing, but opposite direction.
Yeah.
I think you need a hip out. I think me and you kind of have the same problem. I want to pull back on my back.
No, you gotta lift it out. Yeah. Boom. Yeah.
Right, you get back up.
Oh, yeah.
Then I'll just sit here. I really need to get it. Here.
So, I'm going. Just do that. Post. Push up, like I want you to raise this hip higher, like you're gonna look, you just want all over like a sheet out. You know,
Dropping or anything?
like really push your hip. You get your hips higher, you know.
Yeah, I'm feeling like I'm.
But yeah, I think you need to pull that same thing where you just get ready to go to the try to hit off. Like,
Move. Alright, post.
Should I pull you in this
Go,
way?
post down, like you're doing, and then just climb this leg higher.
I don't need
You don't need that, you're trying to get your legs past that. That's it. Yeah, and then you get that switch to the chicken.
I think you're sliding out. You're sliding out.
Here again?
You should slide. That's what I told you. That's what you're doing. Kind of like kind of. You swing out. So look, you're swinging out, you're pulling my arm.
It's been an awful, I think, a little bit, you know, kind of like.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
You're trying to do that hip and climb.
So you gotta think about it, climb out or go around.
No, it's still not good down. When you start to climb like that, that pressure, it's gonna force me.
Once I get this angle of the hips out here, it can just keep going. My hip can just keep on going around. It's good, you know?
Being easier to both go flat, you kind of switch back, try to like that, hip out, like that.
Yeah.
Yep. Yes, sir. Angles, heavy.
Super true. There's three. There it is, you made it. You knocked it out of the toilet, huh?
Finally got off the damn toilet.
Feeling Brady?
Feel fucking a lot lighter now, dude. You would.
We're switching it up here, finish up. Alright, so we did the triangles and stuff. Now we're gonna go to the Kimura. So he's got his hands on the mat. What we're gonna do is bring our knees to our chest by keeping our feet locked like that. And then we're also gonna do some kung fu by locking and touching our chest. So it's like this. Now we just grab the wrist. Lock up your Kimura. Once you get the Kimura locked, bring your hips to your lock. Boom, like that. Nice and heavy here. And finish this Kimura like that. So one more time. Now I'm locked up. And as I bring my knees to my chest, I protect my body like this. Make it put his hand on the mat. Once he puts his hand on the mat, I attack it, bring my hips to it, and I start doing the Kimura. Okay, any questions on that? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so lock me up, right? You gotta have a good lady there, be strong, yeah. Now, as you pull your knees in, boom, like that. Yep, just like that. Now scoop your butt towards your lock. Yeah. Now smash your face into the mat. You never do that, like, yeah, there you go, back.
You're really gonna use your legs to push yeah, but you're gonna go over though, start with the name of the word, you're gonna have yeah. Because when you're out, right, you're on smash trying to get them back, like, these guys are trying to throw in right now. Because if they're not facing into the back, they got my hand in the still put it in. So that's obvious, they're actually out, they're out in the border. Well, now I need to play. But I make it, that's fine, so I can't, trying to push my new game and switch out. So definitely, draw.
People. Let's go finish it. Problem solved.
Not to go in, too.
Problem solved.
Yeah. It's gonna give you a stop one of those. Far out. Bring it in. So grab it again.
Climb your leg over.
Bring it up. No, bring it inward while you're doing it. Cause yes, like that. You're actually kind of locked when you're like that. So if you have it back here, you can go lock on it. My bad.
What?
Everybody? Can I get it? Oh, yeah, I don't know why I can't get it, dude. I don't know.
Alright, ready? I'm gonna let you come on. Where you come on?
What,
Yeah, remember here? Lock the start up. Lock me up.
You're being
Bring your knees
done.
to your chest.
How
Like, move my body.
As you bring your knees to your chest. Bring it in, yo.
So bring your knees to your chest. Knees to chest. When you get here, bring your knees to your chest. You're trying to pull me in. When you get here, as you do that,
There's always too much leverage on it too. You get your people are gonna go up here, there. Bring that inward there. If you're trying to tuck this elbow to your face almost, you'll get your calf way quicker right there too. Now you're pressuring your shoulder top. Now you can get more leverage. You got so much room in that shoulder right here. That now if I have to flex all I have to do is all the way over there. Whereas now right here, as soon as see it right there. So when I'm thinking about that, I'm thinking about bringing it in right there, not letting it sit down. But as far as that leg goes, like, just get more comfortable with that leg over me.
Yeah, they don't have
So, that's the move. You're getting here, and you're being very nice with this leg grip. I'm like actually like clamping my leg. Yeah, I'm acting like there's a, you know that balloon game where you like pop the balloon with your leg? I'm acting like you're the balloon, alright? So I'm here and I'm like keeping you stuck. And then here, I'm not letting you go like this. I'm bringing my elbow to the mat right here and going.
Yeah, if your hands are already on the ground, you don't gotta do that. You just grab the hands, put them on the ground. Fix the grip. Line that leg up high. If you're strong, you stretch your leg up, you grab your leg. You can grab up that foot. Step your foot up on that. Now you can hook here. Be strong.
I do think
Like that.
it's just gonna come with muscle.
Yeah, I think it's good.
Yeah, and that's like the most a lot of people do.
Right.
Yeah.
What are you doing in your daily life?
Alright, let's go. Let's bring it in. It's gonna be a radio show. So we're gonna do Kimura. So we got here, the hand was on the mat, so we jumped on the Kimura. Now, if they get really strong and bring all their weight over here to the Kimura, it might feel really dead. Yeah, it looks the leg. That Kimura might feel dead. Your shoulder might start feeling like it's in a bad spot. So what I'll do is just let go, climb this leg up high for that same triangle position. Foot comes to the bicep, boom, we're in the triangle again. Same thing. Keep this angle. Just grab your head, pull, and shoot your hips up. You should be able to finish right there. One more time. We get the Kimura, but he scoots his hips into it and locks his, grab your defensive grip. Yeah, you just scoot your hip. Yeah, so the Kimura's dead. But our hip is free out here. We can start climbing this hip up. We go right to our triangle little thing, so lock that up. Hit the finish right there. Alright, ready? 1, 2, 3. Alright. Yeah.
Now bring that leg in, that yoke in. You can, even if you feel like you can't clear it, you can use your foot.
Where am I putting it though?
Stomp on his bicep, right here. Yep. Boom. Did not climb the triangle.
Otherwise, climb it over this way.
Yeah, you're doing that, sir. And then look, keep that angle over here. And then start pulling his head in and squeeze up. Back here.
Yeah, and then your other leg.
And with this ego, it means you don't have to pull it up.
So if more that could be a little bit, you let that go, then you're gonna, scoot your hip out. So you're gonna learn your head back to actually triangle itself, and give you more.
You're gonna want a little more. Yeah, that's the rotation right here. For my leg is perfectly. And as you put some skin at it, you would get under this head grip. I don't need that like perfect angle because that the head grip is doing it for me.
Yeah. Pulling the head
It
out.
lets you be a little lazier and not have to like sit there and like readjust and get that angle.
Right here, make sure you get that locked up too. Yeah, like grab your wrist. He locks it, be strong. So you're like, alright, fuck that arm. You're gonna jump your leg over that arm. Leg comes over the arm. Boom, and then you go to the triangle. Keep this angle, get this foot into your knee pit. And then start pulling his head down and squeezing. Your foot is in your knee pit though. Yeah, if you scoot your hip out more, scoot your hip out towards the knee more. Lock that up tight. Now pull his head down and squeeze. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, I hope we're kind of locking it up.
What's even better than the tap is the snowboard where they're talking.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, so right here, when you're fighting it, that means, that affects it. Start scooting your hip out this way. And just focus on climbing your leg over that arm. So you're trying to, boom.
Wait.
Nice, good shit, right? And yeah, to get this tight in your knees, that angle is gonna help you. Scoot this hip out, boom. And now you just start pulling and squeezing. He's down there.
And then if you want, for the next couple, we can continue to work on that head grip, so we'll work on getting higher. Like I said, the head grip is more when you came on that angle. So if you use that as a cheat code, we're having also better to learn like the actual like too.
What are we gonna do?
I'm gonna
There's so many over here now, the right one.
see right, like I said, I'm gonna head grip out need to be perfectly perpendicular. Go here. I can work on it, whatever, so.
You want to
Oh, maybe. On ground, grab your ankle, put that, or you can grab the hand over there, and just sort of bring up the swing, and one of the things like your leg is going perfectly across my head. And that'll help.
Yeah.
See, I don't need my hands at all.
And if you have this over the.
Yep.
Sure, yeah.
I'm sitting in the park, so I want this to be here.
Yeah, and you want your end goal, you want to cut the angle without using the head, is to get this perpendicular with my neck.
Yeah.
So,
Think about the scissors cut.
so if you need help,
The scissors.
if you need help getting that, you can either hook my arm and help cut your angle. You want to be butt that way, head this way.
Remember to scoop this leg and bring your head to his knee. Yeah, bring your head all the way to his knee and squeeze.
You can also bring this arm over this way.
Also his shoulders in the lock, so you wanna get this shin off the shoulder.
Oh.
Yeah, feel your foot strong.
I don't think that, when you try to,
These are the things I'm doing, we're making the picture of me. It's making me on my shoulder, it was showing the towel, turning my arm the other way.
It's kinda like a plant position.
one thing I noticed feeling along my leg there, then there's like a good gap.
A shoulder? That can make your choke weaker.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
But as long as you're aware of that, you can just keep chopping and get rid of the shoulder. Like, let me show you. That's good. See that? Up here, and you get the thing locked up, but the shoulder still is easy. I don't need to scrap, you can just keep chopping, and get the shoulder out of it, you know?
Yeah.
So it's
The
almost,
shoulder's not supposed to be in there.
yeah, it's gonna make it harder to choke.
Yeah, it's all bone and whatever, it's bone.
So,
You're almost, the bottom's like up under there, or no, instead, like.
but for that setup specifically, honestly, dude, I leave the shoulder in there. When I'm on this angle, the angle sucks. It's really hard to scoop under and fix this angle.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do it if you're strong, but that's a lot of energy. I'll stay here, dude. Just stay here and shoot your hips up and hold their head in. I'm telling you, if their arm is on the hip like that, it's gonna work every time. Now, if they're framing here, it's not, I wouldn't do it. But if you have that frame deep, just pull and squeeze, dude, they're dead.
I just need to get this.
So you can scoop that leg like you said, really? Yeah.
Nice, and then look, you have an arm bar there too. You can start pulling on his arm and choke him at the same time.
Yeah, what I do to cut my angle is butt out head. So like I bring my head towards them and my butt away from them. And however you go about that is your prerogative, right? Some people
Yeah,
make that.
so the leg really helps me, I think. It really helps me.
And that's great. And you can use that leg sweep. That grips up.
Yeah, we'll have the hips flow.
That best is enough.
That's what I think. You know, we're all in here.
You, ain't that the truth?
So right here, is your shoulder in or out?
Just like a.
Yeah, on that leg, boom, beautiful, and then just stay there, dude. And remember, get this lock strong, this looks strong, and then you just hold it on.
So think of the way I was.
Or look, yeah, you can put more than that.
It'll help us sort of, you know, like ratchet.
Yeah.
And then it's like so from right here, you feel like you're not getting that angle coming up. what he's doing is he's grabbing this and ratcheting it, and this is where rock climbing comes into play. So you never want to just let go and just let that happen until there's an opening, right? So as soon as I'm here, I grab my wrist, and if you're having trouble cutting that angle right here, you can use your wrist and your arm to help you ratchet that farther and finish it. That was just your little issue right there.
So I have this area of my neck available still.
Okay.
So if you can find a way, whether it's that ratchet or using my head to pull out right here.
Yeah, alright, that's all I was bringing in. We're gonna go over one more thing here, from guard, and it's arm bars and ankles. So we're gonna help with our arm bars and our ankles. We're just gonna grab the arm, try to get the elbow at least to our belly button. But across the belly button is even better, but at least the belly button, that's fine. And then we just tuck the arm, scoop the leg. Now our whole thing is bringing our ear to the knee. So scoop the leg, head comes to the ear, and now look, the arm bar, we're loading our hamstring. If you're kicking this leg already, as you're doing it, you're kind of fucking your arm bar. So load that shit up, have it ready to kick, and then this comes with that, now you kick the shit, and you hit your arm bar. So one more time, we're just gonna hit 10 of these. We get the arm, on our belly button, scoop, angle, get the angle, go back, get the other arm, on our belly button, scoop, angle, get the arm bar, go back. I want you guys to hit 10 of these. Oh, you move like that. You just grab the arm, whatever arm, scoop the opposite leg, bring your head to that leg, and it's gonna make you bringing this leg around with that easy. And then you hit that, go back. Alright? Switch. Like that. You just do this all day. Alright, work on the angles, alright? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
And then I'm grabbing.
Scoop it, yeah, or the scoop.
You know, you're repeating me a lot, but accurate, that's why we wanted her to.
Be strong there with it. Plant that shit, keep it there.
But can't do like this part for me,
Scoop.
and like get my leg up, so not losing my way.
Scoop your butt out of the way, your butt in the way. And then scoop, 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 scoop. Oh, head to the knee.
Now jump this leg.
Yeah, now you're just taking, right over the head.
Oh, like over the head, okay, so that's good.
No, that's fine. Yep, thanks. And switch. Don't rush though, make sure you're all 10 are good, smooth. You don't have to rush them, go slow.
Make sure you keep that weight on it. You don't want to keep that high on your arm.
If I'm doing this way, then I have to do it.
You don't want to keep that high. Keep it loaded. You don't want to keep it loaded. We don't keep it loaded, I'm gonna do something on legs and arms.
Yeah, we need to do more things like this, really.
Yeah.
I agree 1,000%, dude. I just think people lack on
Well, not even just angles, not even just the arm bar stuff, but like, yeah, even angles, the around the world drills, like the movement-based drills, we don't do them enough anymore.
Yeah.
We used to do them more.
So true. And I see Christina get Americana to enter closed guard. You had
They're good.
you know, one Americana or enter closed guard. I'm like, I didn't go pretty fast. Yeah. I would just go for a second thing. Cause you know what I'm saying? I'll show you. Angles. See, once you get good with the angles, you don't even need to scoop the legs. You just get some angles. Here, let me show you what I'm talking about. So, yeah, she put them in the Americana from Florida, like that. And I'm thinking, why did she not take the arm bar? You know what I'm saying?
What's Americana?
This one is just right here. That, and then he pulls up and breaks my shoulder. It's the opposite of when I have it in my leg, so I control the angle, so I can reverse this with an armbar so easily, you know? Whereas, I mean, if you pat my legs and hitting me, that's a problem, but if you have it in your drive, that shouldn't be a problem.
I think one thing to mention too, one of the reasons I'm so good at cutting angles without the legs is to have round out. People try to stay flat and cut from that first on the ground, and if you just round out, you can become a spinning top on the ground, you know what I mean?
I was trying to tell her that earlier with the movement, we were doing back tape, and in order to get the pretty fancy looking back tape, kind of have to like pull off and make it to make it spin good.
Exactly.
Alright, let's push it up. Now we're gonna go to, another arm bar, but this is gonna be from, back control. So we're getting pinned in back control. Yeah. And what we're gonna start with our normal frames, the frame here, form on the neck, form on the hip. Now our whole goal, instead of getting this knee into the hip line here, like usual, get the knee to elbow, we wanna get this knee in the armpit like this. So we're gonna hit a big, strong bridge and push our elbows up like we're bench pressing in. Just enough to get that knee in like that. So we go big bridge, the knee comes in. Once the knee comes in, leg goes over the head, and we clamp down on the arm bar, and we just finish it right there. Alright, so one more time. We're starting here with a frame on the neck, frame on the hip. We bring our feet to our butt to get a good, big, strong bridge. And then the knee comes in, leg goes over. And look, if they're too strong for you to just bench press, focus on bridging up. And then as you go down, I go down the mat back as the knee does. Look at all the space it created. You see that? So it's not just like pushing them up. Like I'm strong, I can just bench press people up. Lift your hips and then go down to the mat faster. Boom. And it's there. Alright? Ready? That's good. 1, 2, 3. I know, I'm sitting out like fucking 100 times. Yeah, cross facing. Underhook him. Get that, here's my thumb. Arm bar. Yeah, be just careful, little chest. You got that shoulder. Nice. Looking good. Good, G.
Yeah, and if you, like you said, if you can't lift me with your arms out of the way, use your hips.
Yeah, so bring your hips reset, bring your feet to your butt, and then just hit a big bridge. And then as you bridge, yeah, you come down quick, knee goes in. Boom!
Under my arm.
Yeah, you place that in there, see. Now this goes around and over his head. Bridge, come over his head. Boom!
And then start the pressure back like that, they go to the bridge and they go back.
Nice. Do it again now.
Yeah. There you go.
Looks good.
What I do with my arms?
Right there, that works.
Should he bring his legs up before he goes back?
Oh,
Cause like when he does it, he's lying like that,
Yeah.
should he load it up before it?
And then when you get there, right there, if I fall off my arm,
And hit a big bridge.
just look at my elbows, so you wanna
I don't
make
think
sure my elbows
No, 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 no.
above
Feet
your
up,
knee.
on the mat.
Because otherwise,
Look off the bridge, huh?
In
Yeah.
those situations, if you have a loosened elbow, use your hands to pull it back.
This knee comes in, go ahead, look. This knee comes inside, go ahead, all the way, strong, and this one goes outside and around. Boom! Boom, snap back.
Yeah.
That's looking good, buddy, that's looking good.
I feel a lot more.
Arm bar from bottom side control, alright, that's looking good, now we're gonna bring it in with the arm bar from top side control. So we're ready. We're on top side control this time, and we get the underhook. Don't matter how we got it, somehow we managed to get a good underhook, we pass this right here. Whenever we have this, we, I like to cup the shoulder, so I'm just cupping the shoulder like this, and then I roll my elbow in. I'm pulling him up on the side, rolling my elbow in, and it's like this grip right here, alright? Be strong, trap it up with your head too, don't be lazy here, and then just pull it back around and frame and push it. Once we have it here, get stuck there, this line. Push the head down, step over so you don't hit from the face, and then it's just, I'm gonna step all the way around, pivot the knee into his shoulder, into his armpit, and take the arm back.
Like that.
We're here. Yeah, we managed to get this over. Flip the shoulder, roll the elbow in, pull up on the side. Once we're here, push the head down, step over, I'll just pivot the knee, or pinch the knees here. You don't have to worry about this. Leave that foot under their shoulder, strong, pinch your knees, find the thumb, and finish your arm back. Any questions on that? Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, raise your pinch your knees. Oh, pinch your knees though. No, keep this contact thing. You can put this on pinch your knees here. Pinch strong. The more your knees open, the more space you have for your elbow, tight. So you're really trying to pinch hard.
Some way to feel that you can work out the knee, go like that, and now let it see how bring your head in. Good.
I don't mind doing that.
That's what we're saying.
Like hitting the under.
Yeah, I like to fight this a lot.
And you right there, yeah, all over. So I'll get this.
Roll that elbow in too, Brandon. Yeah, and then like up here and pull this in. Yeah.
Okay, so that does make it not feel loose.
It feels tighter, doesn't it? Because you got like snaking around the arm.
Yeah. So I always just have that Lego grip and just bang usually.
It feels a little risky, like you're gear locking yourself, but you're not, dude. You control it, so you can handle off anytime.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like here, like if they, it feels like if they're strong with like a mirror lock, they might shoulder lock you, but look, if they start doing that, they're just giving me the arm.
Yeah, it incentivizes you to keep doing the angle.
Exactly.
Okay. I like that.
No way.
Dude,
Dude, Christina was supposed to be here and record the whole class.
You can either be a good practitioner or a good parent. You can only get it all.
Get that, bring them.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so I want this.
You want it on the other side?
Back. As you're up in here, pull and row. Like I was just over here, like, and then you're strong, man. Yeah. And then as you come around here, this knee is a stab into the armpit. Boom. And then just pinch your knees. Then just pinch your knees strong. And then look, this foot is smash his head. Pinch your knees. And your arm. Now control the thumb. You want to come up with the thumb, yeah. Same thing, Travis.
Oh, and the inside, I'm telling you.
It's gonna be way less space. If it's a little risky, like I said, Memphis, it feels like you might need to lock yourself.
One way to do this.
This is why I confused.
Push it back against that. Think about, yes, now, if I'm putting that much pressure in, what does that mean? So try to bring energy that way, right? So if I'm putting energy this way, a good way to get that arm over there is to let me redirect it that way. So find a way to move your head out of the way, and then I'm over here, right?
So true. Here, let me show you what you're talking about, right?
When you frame here, you push into the frame. As soon as you push back,
Unpack it, then I catch it. Boom, and we're right there with it. And that's a stop. So when you frame it hard,
push into the frame, as you get more pushback, and pass it along.
Energy and motion is going to stay in motion. So if you can get me to put my energy in one direction, that means you can redirect that energy once you stop walking. So. in.
Roll your elbow in, be strong here, sit there, be strong. Now you can use this, push that down,
I can like this.
Look, you don't have to worry about bringing that leg inside, you know what I'm saying?
This one is like in my arm. Yeah, like right.
Can you do it here? You step around. You don't have to do that. That's way too much space and you just take it. And let this foot can stay on your shoulder. Just take it off your knee, getting this space inside. So here, you just stay.
Yeah, it's like, as long as you get your knees, you control that arm, it's not gonna matter.
Yeah.
But if you step up.
Honestly tighter, it's honestly tighter, this is your
Yeah.
So if my foot's under his shoulder, I can use it to keep his shoulder out of my line. Because in order for him to escape the armbar, he wants to get his shoulders on that, and then he can start getting elbows on that, all that shit, you know? But, alright, we only have 5 minutes, we're gonna do up, down, out from, closed guard. Closed guard, up, down, out. We'll do. Let's do one group. One group, rotate it out, break it down, somebody gets his guard.
We just do it as good.
You're trying to sweep, and he's trying to pass. Sweep, pass. Alright, we'll do another group. Go over here, let's do. You're gonna lock him up in your closed guard, you're gonna pass your guard, right? Go slow, keep the leg straight. Everybody? You're just gonna try to get past the leg. When I say guard, I mean the leg. So you're gonna start the leg, try to get from chest to chest, something like that, right? And you're gonna try to arm for a little bit, like that out.
Like the middle.
You right?
Yeah.
Oh, no. What happened? Good. Now you're gonna do the, or no, I wasn't here for You're gonna try to arm bar me, choke me, sweep me, whatever you can do, alright? I lock me up tight so I don't just jump out of your closed guard. Your legs, lock your legs. Alright, you ready? Yeah. Alright, go ahead. He's a strong one. Keep playing. Good work, dude. Sign the back, sign the back.
You're gonna do it.
Do it. Yep. You have to pace yourself, my brother.
Not the first one.
Yeah. Good job. Yeah, when you first start, you gotta pace yourself. When I start to below 50%. You just go 100%, that's what happens. You're like, alright. Is it hot? Does it hurt? Brother!
Every time.
I was feeling your legs, boy.
I know, I probably should have thought more, I'm just like,
Dude, this is a good one. Left and I know where it's from. Everybody, dude. That's how you do it. That's right. No. No, buddy. You like it here?
Yeah, my bad, I think you're right.
No, you're good, man. Just make sure you clean it up afterwards. I can't do that. Hey, come here, buddy. Ready? You're gonna try pass on that one to me. Got it? Ready? There you go. Slap it down when you start.
What do you mean?
When you start the match,
Trying for the hammers.
you do this. And then you just
Try to get a nail that don't fucking go down.
What about the cost? Dog?
Dude. That's my philosophy, dude. Sometimes there's a hammer, sometimes there's a nail, but you can still be that nail that doesn't go down on the one bit. So, be that nail.
Oh, man, that's tough. Yeah, you got that on.
Nice.
You good, bro? Did I catch you in the nut there? Sorry, dude. Yeah, right.
That's great, that's good, my wearing on. Yeah, dude.
Alright, now you're down. You're down, ready to go out when you're done. Yeah, when you're ready.
Yeah.
You like it ready?
Yeah.
Ready? Close your legs and we'll hop on.
You close your legs, feel good.
Ready? Yeah. Let's go.
Don't feel demoralized when you start the home like that. Sometimes they'll sting.
That's how you lock in, bro. Close on.
Sometimes they'll just start giving the last round mid-roll, and they so we're going this way, and we'll go with it, right?
That's not flowing, bro.
Try to face them.
What's good to work on it? Just put it on the wall.
It's doing that on the wall.
On the wall. Do it like this. Start with these. One leg at a time. You know? One leg, yeah, and hold it. Hold it.
Last leg.
Oh, there's good. That was good, that was good.
Get your arm and roll, move, do something, he's not thinking that.
Try to walk your feet into his legs. Walk your feet into his legs. Walk your feet into his legs. Raise that arm, you gotta free one of your arms.
Just trying to breathe right now.
But we're gonna get worse if you're gonna die yet. There we go. Alright, good job, lads. Let's line it up. Let's line it up and call it.
Great stuff.
Good work. We did good. Go ahead, switch on the line. Work the arm bars, triangles. Basically, keep coming, and we'll get better. Alright? Thank you, Brady.
Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brady.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Going another